recording. So, Daz, I'll give you the controls.
Do I just click the screen, yeah?
Yeah, you're Darren here.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you click my screen twice, and then you'll get access to my screen, okay?
Is that it?
Yeah, you're on it now, bro. Okay, good. So, do your thing, man. You've got this.
Just go now, yeah?
So, talk to me about the structure. What's it doing?
Price is moving up.
Very good. What are you looking for?
This is higher low. For it, prices broke that high.
Yep.
The price to either come back and retest or make a new higher low.
Very good. So you're looking for what on this structure at the moment?
Buys.
Very good. Let's go.
Just the next bar, yeah?
Yeah, that's correct. To clone it, you just double click when you're ready to transfer to your lower time frames, okay?
Yep, okay. This be the new higher low now?
I guess it will be the new higher low. Yes, very good observation. Now, what I like about your observation, Daz, is that higher low is not clear to the untrained eye. So if you can just go down to the 1 hour to show those that are still learning to identify structure, how clear it will be. So if you just identify that higher low for us.
From tier, is it?
Yeah, very good. So we can see it's a clear higher low now, going down to the 1 hour time frame. For those that are not able to identify structure and start to question whether it's a higher low or lower high, when it's not visible, you can always drop down to your hourly time frame, and then you can find the structures much more clearer. Okay? Doesn't mean you're going to use the hourly time frame for your higher lows or your structures. It just means you're going to identify what price was doing at that moment. And remember, we're looking at structure and behavior within the structure. Very well done to Daz for finding that structure. Let me just get rid of this, Daz. 2 seconds, bro.
Sorry.
That's all right. All right, no problem. So, yes, you can do your thing. Move your...
Double click it, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. Very good. And nice placement. Yeah. So, Daz, just a slight thing, not to try and just jump on you, but let's just move that down, because what we can identify here on this market is that this is where price fell to break above.
Yeah.
Finally broke above and then came back to find support. So let's try and just accommodate for as much support and resistance as we can, okay?
Yeah.
All right, great, buddy. Let's go. So can you just tell everybody what you're looking for now?
The same again, for price to come back to that line or to make a new higher low.
All right, very good.
There's a 4 hour rejection.
So what is that first 4 hour of rejection indicating?
Buyers are still in the market.
Very good. So what can you start to do now?
Go to a lower time frame.
Very good. Are you going to a 1 hour, 30 minute?
Just a 1 hour. Then you need to clone this line,
yes,
yeah?
Please. Yeah, so object clone, and then you can go to your time frame, your desired time frame. Double click it one more time. Yeah, very good.
Where is it? Object, yeah?
Yeah, OBJ, yep. Clone selected. Very good. And then go to your desired time frame. So before you press... Yeah, very good.
1 hour, yeah?
Yeah, very good. So can I ask you something? Now that you're looking for potential entry at this area on the market, does your 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute make any difference to your entry?
What do you mean?
So now that you're looking for a potential entry, you're on the 1 hour time frame.
Yeah.
Does the 1 hour, 30 minute or 15 minute time frame make any difference?
What, for my bias?
For your bias and potential signal to buy?
Yeah. Well, not from a bias, but...
Okay, not from a bias perspective, but for a trade perspective.
Yeah, because you see more rejection on the lower time frames. Very
good. So if you go to the lower time frames, which we've recently introduced the 15 minutes since I've come back, you enter on the 1 hour, what's going to happen to your stop loss?
Be slightly bigger than lower time frame.
Good man. So now for everybody that's here, it doesn't matter if you use the 1 hour, 30 minute or 15 minute, evidence is evidence to signal a buy. Understand though, the lower you go, the smaller your stop loss and target will be. Okay? So just bear that in mind. So Daz has elected to go for the 1 hour time frame. So let's just see what happens moving forward.
That's another one. So
before you press next bar, you're on the 1 hour time frame. What does this last hourly candle signal to you?
This one?
Yes.
Buyers are in the market.
Why are they in the market though? What has told us that?
This wick.
The wick. So just explain the behavior of the wick.
Prices tried to push down, but buyers pushed it up.
Good man. So now you have to say to yourself, where is your stop loss going to be if you plan to enter a trade?
Under this wick.
Are you sure you want to use...
under the big one.
Very good, okay. So now the next four process is, when do you plan to enter?
With a sell limit down here.
A sell limit? Okay, so you want to go for a sell limit. So you're a sell limit guy. So let me illustrate what we was just pointing out. So now there's two things that can happen. We have the evidence that this is a previous high low on the 4 hour time frame. Prices attempted to push into this structure and failed to break it after the rejection. We had another attempt by the bulls to push this market down, and they failed to do so, closing with a huge rejection. We're not buying the pin bar, we're buying the behavior of the market. So the options now are to enter now with stop loss below structure, to wait for a pullback into our stop loss range and enter with buy limit, or in Daz's case, wait for a pullback, buy limit order to get triggered in, and then expect the market to rally up. I just want to check the 30-minute candle. Okay, fine. So now this is where price is at. So we go from a 42 pip stop loss, and what we're waiting for now is for price to come back down. Okay, I was looking for more evidence here of a potential bullish candle to try and minimize the stop loss. Now, for everybody that's here, what I want to say to you, there's something really weird that happens on the simulation sessions because we're not playing the simulation sessions out in real time, even though this is real data. Real-time data is price moving like this. So in real life, we're able to monitor price coming down into this area, giving us a potential much better entry for a buy stop order. But because we're pressing next candles, it means that we miss a lot of the major moves that we would have entered already. So what I want to say, for those observing what's happening, please try to disregard the size of the stop loss and focus more on the process. Okay? And Daz, that's just a little hint for you as well, bro. Just might forget about the stop loss and just focus on the process. Okay? And if anybody has any reservations what I've just said, remember this is real-time data now playing in real time. We have so much more time to enter trades. Simulation sessions, we're pressing next bar, okay? So please just disregard the stop loss and take profits in pips and focus on the process, all right? So you can double click my screen, you have your plan in place, and let's see what happens.
I'll just go for a buy now then.
Okay, fine. So there's going to be a lot of people that are confused right now, okay? Remember, Daz is not using the 1 hour time frame to identify this area on the market as a rejection zone. All he is trying to do at this moment in time is to find a smaller stop loss. So we went from a potential 52, 50 pip stop loss to now 10 pips less, okay? Again, disregard the size of the stop loss. He now has a much better entry. So now he's going to go for it. So if you measure it up, Daz, are you on a mouse?
Yeah.
Do you have a ball on your mouse?
The scrolling thing, yeah.
Yeah. Press the scroll down once and your crosshairs will pop up. You have to click my screen and take over.
Oh, yeah.
Now, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. So you measure it out and do what you're doing, bro.
$40 pips.
What are you measuring now?
Take profit. Or
Well, we know you want to go for take profit, but what are you measuring now? What should you be measuring now to see if you do what?
3 to 1.
Well, yeah, we know we're going 3 to 1. So let me just give you an insight in my thought process. If we have, let's just say, to round it up, a 40 pip stop loss, we want to make sure that we can go to what before we get to the next major resistance.
Oh, break even.
Very good. So you can click my screen, put your stop loss in.
Oh.
I want to go for 120. What would you go for?
Just under 120.
Yeah, about 117, yeah?
Yeah.
And for those that are new, the reason why we do that is because how many times have you missed your take profit by one, 2, or 3 pips? So what we do and what I teach is let's just take 3 or 4 pips off, depending on your stop loss size. So we maximize the chances of winning, okay? So when you're ready, do your thing. If you can scroll the, what do we call it?
This thing.
Yeah, to one more. No, too high.
Oh, yeah.
No, let's go a little bit more. A little bit more. Yeah, we can work with that. Yeah, let's press play. Very good. Very safe stop loss. For our higher low structure, we've tapped in to make a double bottom of the previous higher low. And now all we're doing is aiming for what? Take profit, that's obvious, but we're waiting for what, Daz? To be able to...
halfway, go break even.
Very good. And as I say all the time, what we want to do is not be looking at our charts because you can have a heart attack, okay? Trust your analysis, take the trade. Press pause, Daz. Press pause. What do you want to be doing now at this moment in time?
Break even.
Very good. So trades. Break even. If you can just click the PL in pips box at the bottom right-hand corner, third box along. So at the moment, Daz is 6 pips up in this trade. He's now at break even. Press break even. Yeah, very good. Now he's risk-free. One or two things going to happen. He's either going to hit take profit or he's not. Okay, let's go, Daz. Oh, no. Never press that. You know why? Hold on. No. You won't find it now because I won't find it either. It's such a bastard. All right, there we go. So just exit it, okay? So ready, click my screen and take over. At the moment, you're already what? 3.63% up in this trade. Absolutely epic. Press play when you're ready. Look how simple that trade was. It just was so simple. And you have to understand at this moment in time, okay, whilst you're in this trade, there's no emotions attached or should be no emotions attached. Right now, Daz is break even on this trade, which means he risks nothing other than his commissions, okay? Now, that's a bastard. So we lose nothing on the trade. Let's continue the process of going back to the 4-hour time frame. So Daz, talk to us. What's your idea behind what's happening at the moment?
Is a possible lower high?
Draw your trend line. Okay, so why would this be a possible reversal for you?
Because broke this structure.
Okay, fine. Can you take a sell now?
No.
Tell me why.
Because we're in push phase.
Very good. We're in a push phase. The lower high formation has already been
Formed.
Very good. So now what could you wait for?
This low to be broken then, and the lower high to be formed.
Very good. And one last option.
Not
So
sure.
I'll tell you, because you probably know it. We could potentially wait for price to come back and make of this structure.
Double top.
Very good. So let's get cracking when you're ready for our candles.
No, I sometimes get confused about.
Talk to me.
Because this low hasn't actually been broken, has it? I know the structure has been broke, but
Well,
does that make sense?
yeah, absolutely. I understand your query. All I'm saying to you, and I say to everybody, just try and trust what I'm teaching you, because in years and years and years of looking at the charts and recognizing what works on the 4-hour time frame and what doesn't. Look how long price fell to break this support structure. Okay, we're talking a very long period of time. This big bearish candle now breaking the structure potentially indicates what? Bearish pressure in the market.
Yeah.
We entered a buy before we've had the break of the structure. So could we look for a sell here? Absolutely. Can we now? No. No price is in a push phase. The exhaustion phase is over. So our only options is wait for price to break structure, retest, lower high, continuation, or for price to continue pushing up. Now, even though this may be a structural low, higher low, and a double bottom of what we took our buy off of as a higher low, we're only going to know if this is going to be a continued buy bias market if this structure is broken. So that's why the theory behind the strategy we use is if price comes back to make a double top, then this is indicating what continued pressure in the market.
Yes.
Very good. So you're not wrong in what you said, but we have to now, at this phase in time, be mindful of what could happen, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So let's continue.
First rejection for a double top.
Very good. First for our candle rejection at a what area in the market? A potential double top area in the market. Okay, so now what's your plans?
Go to the lower time frame.
To look for what? Buys?
Sells.
Okay, let's go. Oh,
sorry?
I said, oh.
Oh.
That's not too shabby, that one.
Another rejection.
Daz, I was just about to say to you, I want to know your thought process. We had the first 4-hour candle close, okay, into an area we know will potentially become a double top on the 4-hour time frame. Now, this is why I say to you guys, there's no right or wrong way to enter the market. But once you start to see evidence, you have to ask yourself, can I enter? Now, on the 1-hour time frame, if you want to enter this is completely fine because you have a safe stop loss based on evidence that the market structure has been broken and we have a potential double top. When you go to the lower time frames, you have an even tighter stop loss. It's just whether you want to take the risk. And now this becomes a decision you take based on your ability to understand market structure. So Daz didn't want to take this sell here, which I would have. Once this pushed down, I thought he was going to get into a sell, but I understand his thought process. He wants a pullback. But again, you have to understand, right? Guys, try and just shift your mindset a tiny bit. If we was on the live charts, once price started to push back into this area, you're then planning to do what? Set your sell stop here.
Trade with momentum.
Yeah. And then you're planning to put your stop loss above this market structure. Once price is in your stop loss range, you're entering with momentum. So that's the only reason why you didn't enter this trade. But obviously, because of experience, I saw it. So that's very unfortunate. This is why I say the simulation sessions are good, guys, but they're also very bad because we're not playing in real time. And I'm sure Daz would have got a self-stop entry here. Personally, there's nothing else we can do other than just wait for another entry, okay?
Yep.
At this moment in time, you've missed a double top. What are you potentially looking for now in this market structure? Because this structure no longer exists, does it?
Yeah, let's go.
That's fine. So now we're looking at this as a sell bias market, looking for price to make a lower low, meaning that you are now looking for what on this structure?
Sells.
We know that. But we're looking for what structure to form to look for that sell.
Lower high.
Very good. So now you need to do what? Stay on your 1 hour or go back to your 4?
4.
Okay, let's go. Let's clear. Yeah. Right click clear.
Right click.
Yeah. No, double click bubbles. Right click clear. Delete.
Delete.
Yep. And then let's click 4 hour candles and see what happens.
I think we're ranging now, are we?
Look now.
Lower high. Let's be lower high.
Let's not call a range too quick. I wait before you press next bar. Let's identify that yes, price is failing to break this structure. However, the overall picture is price was up. We had the violation. We have the double top. Think about this. If you was in a sell here, you're targeting a what? A lower low.
Yeah.
So now the evidence that we're looking for is for price to either...
To break that low, then come back.
Couple things. Price to come back to make a perfect range, or for price to pull back, make a lower high formation to then break this range. Okay?
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. Let's see what happens. Now, we have beautiful evidence here. Okay?
Yep.
Would you agree or not?
This here, yeah. Oh, you can't see.
So click the screen and tell me what your plans are.
I'll press another 4 hour bar.
4 hour you want to go. Okay.
So it's respected that level again.
It has. So for those that are here, right, and this is why I say to you guys, you need chart time, okay? We have the structure up, the violation of the structure, the double top of the structure, price pushing down, and
Lower high.
rolling over, making a lower high. Okay? So let's keep this in mind. Try to monitor structure.
Yep.
Now we continue to look for potential trading opportunities, Daz.
Waiting for a pullback now.
Yeah.
Could that have been a pullback on the lower time frames? Maybe.
Yes, it could have, but it's very aggressive. Remember, what we're trying to do is just stick to clean price action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Action wick here.
So that, wait. What we want to be doing is analyzing our charts every morning, okay? So we have our major structural area on the market, okay? We have price here making a, what do we call this? A lower high. We have price breaking the previous structure and now testing it, okay?
Yep.
Fine. So now you have your first sign of evidence in the market. What are you looking for now, potentially?
A bit more evidence to get into sales.
Very good.
That could be a lower high.
Okay, so let's think about this. Okay, this is important. This is our previous structural low in the market. Okay, we have price pulling back, and this is how we're looking at structure. This is a potential exhaustion in the market. After we have a strong impulse move to the upside, what is this potentially indicating, even though this is our lower high?
Buyers are in the market.
Very good. Is Z here right now? So what I said to Z the other day was, usually after big candles, we have a continued push. Doesn't mean we're buying, it just means we have a continued push. I think at this moment in time, you need to consider whether you want to continue selling or you need to wait for more evidence. What's your plans?
Wait for evidence.
Okay, fine. I'm going to ask you guys just to bear with me 1 second. Let's get started, okay? So let's think about continued momentum, Z, and let's think about this bullish pressure in the market at this moment in time. So when you're ready, Daz, you can click my screen and take over.
So it's prices broke this lower high.
So before we press next bar, wait, this is important. Was expecting price to make a lower high. We had an exhaustion on the market that failed to find resistance at previous support. We had an indication of bulls pulling into the market and now final break and close above previous structure highs. I want you now to review this market honestly and tell me what your perspective is on it.
It's going up as it's broke the latest.
We know that, D, but what is your perspective on this market? It's going up, yes. What are you looking for?
A pullback.
For what? Sells?
Or buy.
Why? Can you draw the structure as to why it becomes buy bias now, please? Using a trend line? If you don't know. So
I'll give it a shot.
So we have this structure down.
Yeah.
Okay. We have what we believe to be an exhaustion on the market, which was completely fine, and we was looking for the resistance or price to close below the previous structure lower high. We now have the violation of the structure, strong indication of a push in the market. Not only are we just pushing, we now can identify strong support, previous low, and price breaking above the previous lower high. So now we are looking for what on this structure?
Pull back to make a higher low.
Very good. We're just flowing with what the market's telling us it's doing. Okay, let's continue.
That's a pullback. Go down to the lower time frames.
Yeah, if that's what you want to do.
Oh.
So let's clone. Let me do it for you. I'll do it quickly. So go 1 hour, template clean, open it up, and then go cancel template clean, one bigger, and go 4 hour, clone. Yeah, fine. Okay, object clone, hourly time frame. Okay, when you're ready, click my screen, take over.
I think I've missed it over. Could have gone here.
It's fine. Let's go. Doesn't matter, bro.
Take a buy now.
Well, I'm not going to tell you to. It's up to you. You have to tell me why you want to take a buy now.
Because there's loads of wicks here.
Correct.
And that's a pullback from the
Correct.
4 hour.
On the 4 hour time frame.
Now prices came back into my stop loss range.
Range very good. In real life, how would we be taking this trade?
A buy stop about here maybe.
Very good. So on the simulation session, we're just trusting our ability to read the market. So if you want to buy, go for it. In an instance like this, you have leeway to go a little bit bigger on the stop loss to give you some insurance, okay? So don't go too tight because of spread is low. I would even push for 7 pips on this.
7.
Yeah, why not? Let's go down. That's fine. Now, check if you have range to your next resistance to be able to go break even.
Did it on the 4 hour?
No. Here. This is the high on the 4 hour.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see. So you have an 8 pip stop loss. So you need at least, 8? You need a 20 pip. 8, 16, 24. Yes, 24 for 3 to 1, but at least 30%. So let's go 10 to 12 pips to the upside to make sure you can go break even. No, that's not your resistance. This
one here.
That's very good. Yeah. So you
30 pips.
Loads and loads of room to the upside. Okay.
Yep.
Because remember, Daz, I don't want you to get confused. This here is not important to us.
Yeah, it's a lower time frame structure.
Very good. Okay, so you're going 8 and 20. Let's go 22. Yeah, 8 and 22.
Yep.
That's a beauty. Let's go.
Play trade, yeah.
Yeah, play trade.
Way to go break even, but I'll have to play.
Break even. Yeah. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. That's a beauty, bro. That's a beauty. Now, I know it may not look attractive in terms of what's happening on the 1 hour, but the overall full process, what Dad's just done right there, was beautiful. Daz, don't message me no more with messages, man. You know what you're doing, bro. Serious, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. You've amazed me. Like, since I've come back, you've just amazed me, man. And you know what? Sometimes when people ask you lots of questions, you think, hold on, are they even grasping this? But sorry,
it took its time, but
beautiful. All right, let's go.
Could you click on the 4 hour? I can't see it.
Let's clean charts, man. That surprised me, boy. Never underestimate your opponent. You're joking. All right. Very great. Very good trade, bro. Very good trade. And you know what? More so than anything, the thought process behind what you just done was epic. So let's continue.
It's a 4 hour, yeah.
You know what, Daz?
What?
Looking at the structure of this market, what potentially could you do?
Sell, maybe?
Come on, brother. We're still by bias until...
Oh, yeah, it's the prices here.
What could you do? Look, I mean, I'm just looking at this now. I think the reason why it was so epic as well was because your stop loss target was just unbelievable. But what's price doing at the moment? Still doing what?
Respecting the lower, higher low.
Let's see how this 4 hour candle closed. I mean, it's your choice. It's your choice. Because the way I see the structure now, personally, is a continued push down, a break above, potential higher low, a push, an exhaustion, potential higher high. I'm not giving no hints, but
Oh, go for it then.
no, go to your low time frames and see if you get an entry.
I can't see the tabs.
You can't.
No, because someone spoke in the chat. It's hanging.
Oh, okay. Do you want
there
to?
we go. Got it now.
It's gone now. All right, go to your time frame of choice. Remember now, you have 6% up on this trade, right? You have 6% up on this trade. If you enter this trade now, you're only risking 2.5%, which means you're only playing into your profits. So even if you lose this trade, you're technically still going to be 3.5 or around that percent up. So I'm just giving you my thought process, okay? You have a nice wick to play with also.
18 pips. Uh,
36,
54.
52. Yeah, 54 it is, but 50. No, go 54. Oh, 51. Let's take off 3 pips. All right, let's go to our 4 hour and watch this. Beautiful. Let's go.
We've still got.
Go to your 30 minute. Don't press next bar yet. Go to your 30 minute. Let me see something. That is a. That's my fault. I'm so sorry. Let me just see something here. Huge rejection. Daz, you know what, brother? I'm not going to make you look bad. This is still the same trade. We just got picked out. Come on. No way. Again. This is your session, man. Anyway, I fucked it up. Carry on, man.
Or whatever it was, I think.
What are you looking for, Daz?
If that's a possible high low.
Okay. Go to your 1 hour time frame a second. Oh, okay. So we have the higher low structure already. I think price is too far away from a potential stop loss.
I wouldn't take that trade anyway. The open the Ranger market.
Okay. Yeah, but this is 1 hour range. So go to the 4 hour. Let me just have a look at this. Okay, fine. Yeah, I understand. All right, cool. Let's continue.
go the low time frames.
That's already a huge rejection from that major level, though, right?
So it was too late.
Yeah, this is the level you're playing with. So I would account for the lowest, no, not there, the lowest higher structure. Yeah. So, and now account for wicks. So the lowest point in all three of those wicks. That's it. Very good. There. So now in an instance like this, once price has left the structural area in the market, do you think you should stay on your 1 hour time frame?
What was that? Sorry, broke up a little bit.
Once price leaves a structural support area on the market like that, do you think you should stay on your 1 hour time frame?
Back to 4.
Back to 4, yeah, I would agree. Okay. Let me do this for you. Hold on, we want to clone this here. See, you've now put this support area on. That's absolutely fine. It still works here. Okay, fine. So let's continue on the 4 hour candles.
Oh.
4 hour. Oh. Wait, hold on. Let me change it for you. Look at, anyway, carry on. Yeah, that's it.
Still a bit. Oh,
It's still
what's the matter, does it?
well,
Size.
this is 4 hour. So let's be realistic on the 4 hour. So go to the 1 hour time frame a second. Now check it. It's your choice, but I think we're breaching some grounds here, right? That is a little bit too far away. Yeah, so we'll have to just take it on the chin with that because we're pressing next bar all the time. So let's wait for a more clearer opportunity.
Yeah. Um,
1 hour, yeah. So Daz, you have. So realistically, what you have to ask yourself, Daz, okay, looking at the structure, go to the 4 hour time frame.
yeah.
Let's not lose focus on what's happening in the 4 hour time frame. Price came back to this high low structure. Okay.
Yeah.
So when I talk about it, you annotate it. Price came back to the lower high low formation for the first time. Very good. Price then rejected that area. After the rejection of that area, if you took a buy, what was you expecting price to do?
Making a higher high.
Very good. Once price came back to that a second time, again it attempted to push up. What did it fail to do?
Same again. Making
Very
a higher
good.
high.
So now, instead of continuing our focus on this being a higher low, how about we just try to switch that just a tad?
No.
And now look at the market just a tiny little bit different. So, what's it doing? And let's see the market, something like this. Now, does this make a little bit more sense?
Yeah, it's not going up and it's not going down.
So what are we potentially waiting for in this market? Even if this is not a reversal, we're waiting for a potential break and
Retest.
let's do this. Let's go 4 hour bar.
Yeah, 4 hour. Yeah. Got the break.
Got the break. Wait, you have the break. What does that mean?
We've broke the bottom side of the consolidation.
Indicating
Bearish pressure.
you can now look for what?
Go back to either form a lower high. Well, to form a lower high for sales.
Or a retest of the previous broke
The consolidation.
So what can you do now?
Lower time frame.
Very good. I'll
clone it, yeah.
Yeah. Just get the bubbles up. All right,
I'll do it.
I'll do it, no problem. Clone and 1 hour. Perfect. Let's make this a little bit smaller. All right, cool. And then 1 hour candles. And then when you're ready, Dad. Now, looking at this candle, I just want you to tell me the behavior of this candle at the moment.
It's closed beneath the consolidation.
Indicating
still bearish pressure.
Not still, but bearish pressure.
Right. Okay.
Now, we have price attempting to do what? Push up.
Yeah.
It's failing to do so with a slight wick. You now can potentially look for your first sign of evidence on any time frame you want to enter this market, as long as your stop loss is above this structure. Now, if you're looking for a sell stop, you're looking for a sell stop down here, which means one of two things. Price is either going to continue up, which means you don't get triggered, or price momentum will continue down, you get triggered. Bear that in mind, looking for your evidence on what happens in the next couple of candles, okay?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Could have been tighter than there.
Wait, pardon?
It could have been tighter than there for the...
No. Wait. Daz, remember what I said. You've already built up a case that price has been broken. Price was consolidating. We finally had the evidence that bearish pressure was in the market. We have clean structure in this market that's indicating price is pulling back. We have strong bullish candles pushing into a resistance zone on the market. You have your first evidence here that prices failed to break above and an entry here for a target of 1 to 3. You should have taken that trade.
Okay.
Now, it gets tighter once you go to the lower time frames. You can look to enter here. I think this is the same candle, actually, and then even tighter on the 15-minute. So now you just have two options. You either take a big stop loss or you just wait for a re-entry lower high in this chart. It's up to you.
We'll just wait.
Yeah, no problem. Let's go. So let's go back to the 4 hour.
Yeah.
And let's click 4 hour bars. Click my screen.
2 seconds. Just...
Yeah, click my screen. Yeah, that's it on 4 hour.
So prices broke that low.
Yep. So now we clearly see the market structure is down. What are you looking for?
Sales. Well, a pullback.
Yeah, a pullback. Very good. But Daz, can you see where you could have sold?
Here, I think.
No. Before.
Up here, yeah.
Remember, the evidence was not just because of a break and retest. We had the clear break of structure, consolidating market indicating no one's in control right now. This is a distribution phase in the market. We had the clear break of the structure, price attempting to push back up, failing on the lower time frames, evidence to enter, and now look. Bits of the downside. Okay, so let's monitor that. Now you are just waiting for a simple pullback and an area in the market to show you that price is failing to break above. Simple, and then we look for continued sells. Okay.
Is it a clear pullback here?
I'm not going to give you the answer. It's up to you.
Press the next bar. It is now, is it?
Yeah, but where's your stop loss going to be? Wait, where's your stop?
Yeah, be away up here, so too big.
Fine. So you can still wait for more evidence, right?
Right.
You see how things become so much clearer after it's played out?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have... Okay. So now we're going to be looking at this major area in the market moving forward. Okay, so let's continue.
This be a double bottom?
I personally now, because if we draw that trend line, how sharp is it going to be?
As in steep, too steep?
Yeah, too steep. It's going to be very steep, right?
Right, okay.
So if you're planning to buy that bottom, is it wrong? No. But what must you do to enter that buy at the bottom?
Not sure.
If you plan to enter this buy at the bottom, you need to be getting into this trade super duper tight so that your stop loss is below structure so that you can go break even at around 30%. Because if this is a structural push, exhaustion push, then break even before price decides to continue to go down. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
Now, if you decide to take this trade now as a buy, guess what this becomes? It becomes a buy from what? Support. And are we support and resistance traders?
No.
Okay, we're structural traders. So if we're taking a reversal in the market or potential reversal before we have the evidence, we need to get in low. And if we don't, then we have to avoid it because the pullback should be shorter than the previous lower high, okay? Before the continuation. All right, cool. So the only structure we should be working with right now is to see price trade below the structure for a double top or for price to show evidence of a double bottom, a push up, a pullback, higher low structure, and then a continuation. Does this make sense? Does this make sense?
Oh.
Sorry, does this make sense? Me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Oh, sorry, bro. All right, cool.
I think it's my internet.
It might be yours, it might be mine, man. Jeez, I need to get a cable long enough to sort this Wi-Fi out. But anyway, let's continue.
Yeah.
So in a situation like that, your buyers would have been safe because your stop loss would have been out of the way. It would have either been a break-even trade or you would have taken profit depending on the entry if you took a buy, okay?
Yep.
Let's go.
Could this be potential lower high?
Yes, it could be. Definitely. So you now have it. Wait. Yeah, it's fine. So now you have, go to the 4 hour. So now you have potential evidence that this area on the market is going to be a lower high. You're now looking for evidence to enter this market structure, okay? So see what happens moving forward. Now that price has come away from the zone for so long, Daz.
Back to this 4 hour.
Yeah, correct. No worries.
Back to the 1 hour, look for evidence.
Sure. Let's go back to the 4 hour now. No, 4 hour. Yeah, you're on 4 hour. Okay, fine. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. What structure are you looking at the moment?
Lower high on the 4 hour.
Show me it.
This.
Let's move that and adjust it correctly.
Move it up a bit.
Yeah, I would move it wicks on wicks. So double click it. I'll do it for you. Oh, geez. All right, wicks on wicks. Fine. Fine. And let's clone it. And let's go down to the 1 hour. Cool, no problem. Let's go. Hourly time frame.
Yep.
Oh, is it not working? All right. Daz?
Yep.
Let's go, brother.
At the range here. 35.
I think you could wait for a tiny bit more. Let me just look at the 30-minute. I mean, it's a bit far away, right? Forget the pit. I just think it's a bit far away. Let's draw this out for you so you can see how far away it is. So this is your stop loss range. Come on. This is your 1R. This is your 2R. This is your 3R. And we'll clone it. It's not too bad, to be honest with you. Okay, so it's your choice. It's your choice, bro.
See if price comes closer.
Sure, let's go. Click the screen and let's go. Because you remember we're working at the moment with our previous 4-hour higher low. And now we're looking at this as a lower high, which means this is going to become a double top lower high. So first signs of a lower high, double top of a lower high, I would put my stop loss above this structure here if you're looking to sell it. So see if you can come back closer into it. That changes a lot.
So no, it's closed above the lower high, is it?
Bruv, you're on the 1 hour time frame.
Oh, right, yeah.
So nothing has changed in terms of you looking for a trade. If you were planning to enter here, okay, and this our candle close above this structure, what's the difference with this one? We're not looking at this as a, oh, I understand why you've done it. Okay, I understand. Remember, though, we need price to close below this level here. Fine, I get it. Sorry, bad. Keep going.
Oh. You can sell now.
Okay, so mark it out. And where's your stop loss going to be above?
Of this.
So just go for
26.
Let me just see that 26. 26, just 26. Just go for a 28 with a 2-pip spread. Just go 30 on this.
Right.
Just go to the 4 hour and see how much range you have to the next structural support for a second.
To here?
No, then we were expecting a lower low, so we need the next structural support. No, that's not even it. 90. Okay, so you have a 1 to 3 to the downside. That's fine. Okay, yeah. So I'd go 30 and 90, 87. 30, 87. Let's go. Good luck, my man. You deserve it. You're up 6% anyway. I messed up your shit because they wanted to stop me out twice for no reason.
Oh.
$57 pips, break even. You're already up 6% or 3%, 4%. That's now press pause a second. After you see price pushing down and failing to break a structure, okay, and hit your take profit, if you are blessed enough that price can come back down to these structural areas where price finally rejected, I do it all the time. What do you think you should do?
Know what you mean, sorry. If price comes...
So if this pushed this close to your take profit and then finally rejected, we're expecting price to go up. If you're blessed enough to see price push back down, what do you think you should do if it fills the range of this candle?
Just take profits.
Yeah, and I'm going to show you this as evidence. All of you, so you know. Where's she gone? Look here. All right, just for evidence, so you don't think I'm making this up. This was my GBP USD trade. Price pushed down. My take profit was down here. This now becomes a support zone. Price rejected this area, left the wick, and I was blessed enough for price to come back to fill it. I took profits. Guess what happened to price action? Whew! Went all the way up. So just so you guys know, I'm not making this shit up. It happens in real life. So consider this as a thought process. If you can identify on this chart that price is finding support at a structural area and you are blessed for price to come back down to fill that range, what do you think my thought process is when I'm that far away from my take profit is to do?
Close the trade. You don't want to lose.
That's it, bro. That's it. That is it. Okay? So, man, it's up to you, bro. His price is not there yet, but it's up to you. Okay?
I'll play it for a bit.
It's, yeah.
We'll just close it now then.
Close all. Yeah. What?
Where is it?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Close all. Done. Now, what I say, hold on, dads, is why risk it for a biscuit? Okay? Why are you risking this profit for a biscuit? Makes no sense. I just showed you evidence on my GU trade, okay? It happened to me this week. It happens all of the time. If price rejects like this, and it happened today on, whose trade was it? Didicus, I think it was. He was in one of those trades. It went almost to take profit and retraced up. Think about this. This is heart attack source. Once price retraces, all you're expecting price to go up. If you're blessed for price to come back, guess what? Close the damn trade. Now, this is 6% on this trade, so it's 4%. So now you're up 10% on this session. Okay, Daz, let's continue. Let's clear the charts and continue. Let's take one final trade, and then we'll close the session down. So, Daz, you're up 10% on this session at the moment, okay, bro? Because they've done me over on my buys. All right, so talk to me about the bias of this market, please.
Consolidating.
Very good. So draw your consolidation and tell me what you can look for. So, Daz, I want you to draw these a bit more cleaner for me, okay?
Yeah.
So we have price failed to break above structure. Price came back in, rejected immediately. Now let's draw this and take into account for as many wicks as we can. So we know this would have been the most important wick, followed by these two, but now we have a lower wick followed by these two. So does this look like a clean consolidation to you at this moment in time?
No.
It doesn't. Okay. Once price came to this resistance zone, now that we've drawn it correctly, what has price done every single time?
Respect it.
Very good. Once price came back down to these wicks here, what did price do?
Respect it.
At the moment, current structure is down. This is the lower high. Has price managed to break above the lower high?
No.
Fine. So consider all those things when looking for your next trade. Okay, so let's continue on 4 hour. What is that indicating to you, Daz?
It's respecting the same lower high.
Yeah. Now, if you're to enter a trade here, because this is not an entry, by the way, but if you were to enter a trade here, what structural high are you using as your stop loss?
This one, with it, or this one?
Very good. Very good. So, is this a sellable opportunity now?
No, because the stop loss range would be too big.
Very good. Let's continue. See,
Go there.
this is a shame. Let me just do something for you, okay? To go back one candle, can you go to the 1 hour time frame and do this?
Do you want me to do it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let me clone it for you. No time frame and press 1 hour bars. See, this is the difference on the simulation session. So for everybody that's here, yeah, this is what I'm saying. Simulation sessions can you up if you don't understand it. All right. In real life, once price now comes back into this area, what we're planning to do in real life is we're looking to have a sell stop, a stop loss above structure, and an opportunity to have our 1 to 3 down here or break even by the time price comes back down to a major support. Okay. So just be careful when you're doing sim sessions, guys. All right. It's only because I understand it in greater detail. We now have price come back in to now give us a much smaller stop loss. So Daz, it's up to you, bro.
Yeah, go for it. Can you zoom in a bit, please? How do I do that?
Yeah, that's fine. Carry on. Click the screen and take over. Yeah. You can go to your 4 hour to find this. Remember,
to get the range. Yeah.
Yeah.
At 23, 24.
Well, it's close to 4.
Yeah, 24.
And I'll go for a 70 pip profit. All right, press play and good luck.
Big even.
Very good management. Very good management. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not down to me. It's down to you how you want to manage it. And this is what I'm saying to you guys. You lot need to learn to love your break-even trades because you're only expecting the market to continue to go down, okay? This looks like the GJ trade I took today, baby. It looks like the GJ trade I took today. Let's go. That's not me boasting. I'm just saying I just like the way he took the trade.
I'm going to close it.
No, Daz.
Oh.
Daz. Trust your analysis. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. So Daz, we was at 10%, 6%, 16%, and I lost you 4% or 5%. This was a pleasurable session, man. This was a pleasurable session, my friend.
Okay.
I must say. Very good trades. Very good trades, very good thought process, very good discipline, very good management, very good everything, man. Guys, anybody have any objections to his trading right now? Speak or forever hold your tongue, or whatever they say, man. Does anybody object to Daz's trading style? Epic, bro. Serious, man. Serious, bro. I'm very impressed.
Great trade.
Cheers.
Demonstrations are worth watching. Marvin, joker. Listen, man. Been the longest session we've ever done, but definitely one of the top. Definitely. Daz, man. Jeez. Guys, any questions, any queries? No problem. Dads, if you have any questions, queries regarding the session, message me privately. But other than that, man,
Yeah.
well done for this week. Thank you, everybody, for pulling together, helping each other,